Oh, shalom, shalom. So, starting out today, I didn't want to do nothing, bro. I'm tired. Like it was to the point to where I was just like exhausted. Like the last couple of days, I've been waking up literally physically exhausted. But yet I still put in this work. And today I was like, Father, I don't feel like doing nothing. And like literally, physically, mentally drained. Okay, um, the last couple of nights, I think I've only gotten like maybe 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I've been going to sleep late, and normally I don't. Normally I go to sleep early, but bro, I've been dealing with this PC. Okay, like it's just been, oh my god, it's been crazy. My life has been absolutely crazy. But I've been fighting like crazy, okay? Fighting all these damn demons. This spiritual warfare is real, bro. It is freaking real. It's beyond real, okay? It's like, oh my god. But I know that the great spirit is on my side. I know all the righteous heavenly host is rooting for us children of light upon the earth, operating in our missions, that which we have been given. And hey, it ain't our fault if people want to try to, project their realities on us. They do this, okay? But we have been well equipped. I've been well equipped to deal with you, okay? Any of you who want to try to come against the spirit of truth, any of you who want to come against the will of the Most High for our life, okay, and for what's coming. You're not gonna stop the righteous kingdom from coming, okay? So the evil powers that be, even they know that their time's up. It's you people that's, you know, man, I'm not trying to insult you, okay? I'm not trying to put you down or nothing like that, okay? But those who created this system, they know that their time's up, okay? But you need to catch up. All right? Now, it's a time for righteousness. Okay? Time for wickedness is going out the door with the quickness. Okay? Now, we're going to start with the phone call. Okay? We're going to start with a phone call. Of course, I did edit out my personal details, okay? That's necessary. So, let's go ahead and get it.
Right. Welcome to AT&T. Calls recorded for quality. Para español, oprima el ocho. What's the issue you're calling about?
I need customer service to discuss my bill, please.
I see the number you are calling from and used it to look at your account. Is that the account you are calling about?
Yes, can I please get customer service? I do not want to speak to a computer.
So I can help you get to the right agent. What's the account number or phone number on the account? Hang on while I get your bill. This might take a few moments.
Thank you. Give me a live...
One moment, please, while I handle your request. One moment while I get someone from customer service to help.
Thank you.
All of our service representatives are currently helping other customers. Your call should be answered within the next 5 minutes.
Lord. Hello?
Thank you for choosing AT&T. My name is Jermaine. May I have your first and last name, please?
I prefer to go by Deshaun, but the name that's on my account,
Thank you, Mr. What is the account number you're calling about?
I have no idea what the account number is, sir.
All right, and what is the phone number related?
The phone number is 918.
What is the service address? Thank you. And what is the passcode, 4 digits? Would you tell me that one more time? Just a moment. Yeah, that's it. $120.39. I can help you take the payment with the card. Please go ahead.
I was instructed to call via my email. My bill should only be $80 right now. My bill should only be $80. I'm 2 bills behind. I know I'm going on 3 bills. When I set up this account, I let the representative know that I do not have income. I am a content creator on YouTube. All of this information has been put on my channel. My listeners know that my bill is past due. I am dependent upon the goodness of the Most High and the kind hearts of the people. So I'm doing what I can. I'm putting these messages out on my channel. This is being recorded. It's going to go on the channel. People are going to know that you guys are needing your money. I get that you're needing your money. I'm not trying to back out on paying this bill. I just can't pay you with what I don't have.
I'm not sure I understand. I mean, I understand that you are having troubles, and does that mean that you're somehow going through a financial hardship? I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, let me explain again, sir. I am without income. I don't work for money. I work for passion. I work for divine love. I work for the kingdom of the Most High. And we're living in a paradigm shift to where these circumstances will be overturned. I'm just not sure exactly when. I know we're in a time of it, but I'm not sure when exactly. However, you will get your money as soon as it's provided to me because I don't have income. I don't have income.
May I ask a quick question?
Yes, sir.
Did you call in, or is this a collections call?
A collections call. Sir, I logged into my email, and I had an email from you guys saying that you guys will provide 50% off of my past due balance, and all I have to do is give you guys a call. So I'm giving you a call to see exactly how much would need to be paid with the 50% off. It says that I have till February. Let me scroll down here. It says I have to February something. Let me look at the other one.
Yeah, the offers do have a expiration date. They're limited to paying over the phone with a live representative for a time, for a limited time only. The offer shows me to be available for the following. If you do take the 50% off, it is giving you $40.13 off of your past due amount.
Okay, yeah, it says the offer ends on February 8th. So this is like I said.
We have a few options. Mm-hmm. Would you be able to make that payment to reinstate today, or how much are you able to pay today?
Sir, I just explained to you that I do not have any money. I have no income, sir. I don't know how else to make this clear. I am going.
I do understand, but we, at the end of the day, you did sign up for services, and we do have an offer available. So on our end, we are trying to help you out.
I get that.
But we are rendering services.
I get that. And as I stated, the people is going to know that you guys are needing your money. I'm going to put this on my channel. They're going to hear.
Yeah, I understand that you said you're recording this so you can upload it on YouTube.
Yes, sir. It's going to be on my channel.
All right.
Very authentic. I'm very upfront. I only called because, you know.
By the way, why would you do such thing?
I'm sorry?
Why would you do that?
Why would I do what?
Why would you record this to upload it on YouTube stating that you're unable to pay?
Sir, I'm to put my life circumstances on my channel. My channel is led by the Spirit of Truth, is led by the Most High. I'm operating in my purpose in which I was instructed to do with my life. I am not to earn money. This whole financial system that's been set up upon the earth is not righteous. It's not a righteous system. We should not be forced to have to earn money in order to sustain our lives. We are instructed to love one another as we love ourselves. So this is the message that's going forth upon the earth right now.
So you did sign up for internet services
Yes, sir.
that do required a payment service fee.
I know. And as I stated, sir, when I signed up for these services, I let them know, the person that signed me up, I let them know I do not have income. I specifically told them I do not have income. I'm 100% dependent upon the Most High to supply my needs. And
that's good. I mean,
we also know that the Most High don't just
think that's great.
rain down money. So this has to do with the hearts of the people that have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. These are the people.
And to each one its own. That's awesome because that sounds good. And I am with you 100%. Though, taking in consideration that you did sign up for services and they also did go over terms and conditions when you did sign up, this does generate a service fee.
Yeah, I get that. And you guys will get your money.
Okay.
You will get your money.
You would allow me to explain how this offer works? You have the option to either decline the offer, accept the offer, or we do have the option to select that you will call back for whenever you are able to make this payment while the offer lasts.
Yes, sir.
Which of these options would you like to go for?
I will call back as soon as I have the money to pay you to accept that offer, sir.
I do appreciate you working with me. I'm sorry you and I could not come to a resolution, but I do also appreciate your continued business with AT&T. We will wait for your call when you call back.
And I do have till February 8th, actually probably before then, like maybe February 7th. Hopefully someone is obedient before then, sir. As soon as they are, I promise you, I will pay you. Okay, I have a desire to pay you. I realize that I've been able to utilize the service, and there is a fee attached to using the service. I understand that.
I do also have the desire to help you, and we do have these options available for you as long as they are still up and running. Thank you for your continued business with AT&T. This will be it on my part. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you explain to me exactly how much will be needed by February 8th? Let's just say February 7th, because I don't know what time you guys will disconnect the service on February 8th.
The services, as you are calling us in right now, they are already interrupted.
Well, I know. Yeah, it looks like I don't have internet, and there are certain websites that I'm unable to go to. But as of right now, I'm able to, still put these messages out so that people can know the circumstances that I'm in so that they can have the opportunity to assist.
Sure. The way the offer works is that because we wouldn't be able to process that payment today for the amount that is being offered, then the offer won't work at the time. But while that offer lasts, then we will select that you will call back, so we don't necessarily decline the offer. To answer your question, until then, the amount that's still needed would be $80.26 as the least amount, and the total bill is $120.39, including the amount that carried over and the services that were rendered for the past 30 days.
Okay, I'm not understanding 100 and something because, when I signed up for this, it was only supposed to be $30 per month, and I'm only 2 months behind. So, and I know I'm going on 3 months, but that should only be $90, but I get that you guys are adding late fees and all of this. penalizing people who don't have money, that's another thing, It's like if I don't have money, what is the point of making me pay more money? So I'm doing what I can, sir. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what
And we do appreciate it.
I'm doing what I've been given, sir. That's all I can do. I don't have money, but I have the spirit. So I'm doing what I can do, sir.
That's really important. And, stay strong in your spirit and stay healthy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for working with me.
Yes, sir. I will call you back as soon as I have the funds to pay you, okay?
Be safe. Take care. You have a great day.
Yes, sir. You do as well.
Thank you likewise. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm sure he's really, really bewildered. I bet you that he is not gonna forget that phone conversation for a long time, bro. Like he's probably never had a phone conversation like that ever. Now, the next thing that we're gonna stream is what I recorded earlier today. And I was battling, okay? I was battling spiritual warfare, okay? Even dealing with, because I had to restart my PC. You're going to hear it all in the audio coming up, okay? All right, let's go. Today, I am tired. I am physically drained. Physically, literally drained. My computer is tripping. The CPU has been staying at 100 for the past half an hour. Probably longer, but it's been that way since I've been at my PC trying to get it to freaking work right. Like, I heard it screaming, and so I get up and I check my task manager and my CPU is literally on 100. Well, I'm closing background task things in the task manager, things that I don't use, okay? Like, com surrogate, broker, all of these things, that keep popping up and running in the background. Malware bites. It pops itself up, in the background. Malware bites native message or something like that. I'm like, what in the hell, bro? And anyway, I closed all of that out, but yet CPU still sitting at 100. So I bring up Crap Cleaner. I run Crap Cleaner. It takes like 20 freaking minutes, to run that. And I run it every day, several times a freaking day. Though it doesn't seem to be helping anything. The whole time CPU stayed at 100, and disk and memory is high numbers, but the CPU staying steady at 100%, and there's nothing in the background task that I can see that I can close out, that's causing the CPU to be 100%. I have no idea what's causing it, bro. But I'm out of energy. I don't have no energy. Like, I'm gonna be bringing to you before even this right here, the phone call with AT&T. Of course I had to edit out my personal things. But other than that, it's unedited. You'll get to hear it unfiltered, okay? Alright, bruh, I am tired, okay? I'm tired. I'm so freaking tired. Right now I'm trying to restart my PC. Because even after finally Crap Cleaner finished up, saying it had over 2,000 trackers, that it cleaned up, so I'm restarting the dang thing because, bruh, it just doesn't make sense. So now it's restarted and it's being slow coming back up. Stuck on this screen here. I don't know what the hell it's doing. I need to change the screen. But it's still being slow, bro. It's being slow. It's being stupid. And there's no might in my hands to change this. You know, I don't even see how the hell I can go live today with CPU being 100% when everything is closed out, you know? Google Chrome was closed out. Photoshop wasn't running. But yeah, you know, all of a sudden my CPU is staying on 100%. The only thing that I had running was freaking crap cleaner, you know, and because it was taking so long, I went ahead and brung up, you know, the Audacity so that I could edit out my personal stuff for the phone call. And, bruh, I'm just, what in the hell? It doesn't seem to be going past the screen. So you're gonna hear like, it was a screen for the password, but I had taken the password off. But all of a sudden, my computer was requiring a password. Like, it was extremely crazy. Let's continue. Bro, I don't have a freaking password on this. What the hell? I don't, bruh, this is really annoying the hell out of me because I know damn well that I did not put a password on this. It's supposed to go directly to my freaking page. To my Windows. It wouldn't go to my Windows. Password is not incorrect. Well, I knew the password. I know my password. I just removed it because I hate having to put it in every damn time. Every time I boot up my PC. And it's just me living here, so ain't no reason for me to have a password, so I took it off. But all of a sudden, it was requiring me to put my password in. Then when I put my password in, it was putting in correct, okay? I put in the correct password, and it was saying it was incorrect. And it refused to let me to my Windows. Let's continue. Oh my God, this pissed me off, bro. Kept saying incorrect password. It's not even supposed to have a password on here. And then it wouldn't even let me reset it. This is not supposed to have a password. So all of a sudden now I can't even get into my Windows, bro. Wow. Constant. Oh my God, this is pissing me off, bro. This is pissing me off. It's not supposed to do this. It's supposed to go right to my freaking Windows. It's not supposed to be stuck here. I never put a password on here. I did before, but I took it off. Extremely weird. All of a sudden. I took it off. It's supposed to go right to my desktop. Like, you're not going to lock me out of my freaking PC, bro. This is freaking crazy. This is sorcery. This is sorcery of Lucifer, bro. And I bind this spirit right now. In the name of the Most High. In the name of the Most High. I bind these evil freaking spirits in my life, bro. I bind these evil spirits. Period. Now, that was the end of that. And the name of it is Binding Evil Spirits. Alright? Because this battle is real. It's a spiritual warfare. The world is deceived. Most people upon the face of this earth is deceived. They seriously believe that it's all about the money. Well, they're about to see how wrong they were. Let me see something right quick. 1 second. There's one thing that I need to read to you from the sealed portion. about the coming, what's coming. All right, and how even the wicked will be taken care of, bruh. Like in this society, in this world, it's like they want to strong arm. They want to strong arm everybody into spending their time, energy, and effort earning money. Okay, that is wicked. Whether people want to realize that or not, but it's wicked. But in a righteous kingdom, even the wicked would be provided for, and they would not have to slave for it. Okay? Let me show you that. 1 second. Come on, PC. We're at the end of this wickedness, okay? People are in the valley of decision. You know, I just released that video yesterday. The valley of decision. Whether you know it or not, you are in the valley of decision. You know, we've reached the height of this wickedness, okay? And now the living witnesses have risen. No longer is the evil powers that be allowed to force the children of light into bowing down to the God of money. No, I work for passion. I work for truth. I work for love. I work for the coming kingdom. That's way more valuable than working for money. But whatever, bro. I'll endure whatever the hell I have to endure and trust the Most High to resurrect me if necessary. One second. Because the Most High provides for us upon this earth. It's only the wicked that took those things from us, hoarding it and forcing us to pay for it. Let me see. I think I read this before. All things provided for them from the administration of those in the celestial glory. And this is for the terrestrial. So I just want to prove to you, okay, how the Most High's kingdom works, okay? Behold, we're going to start over here in 7. Alright, for behold, and this is the sealed portion, chapter 5. For behold, all spirits are taught the laws that govern the different degrees of glory in the kingdom of the Most High. And each spirit knoweth at the time the Father presenteth the examples of his kingdom before them, which degree of glory best suiteth their desires for happiness, having thus determined these desires while growing up and progressing as a spirit being. And I'm getting kind of a divine download and revelation, bro. It's like, do you know the starseed upon the earth is a celestial kingdom, okay? It's the beings that chose the celestial, okay? But we're down here with all the beings that chose the telestial glory and the terrestrial glory. So that's 2/3 of the people upon this earth. That's, you know, selfish, okay? And they want to try to force the celestial beings that are operating in divine love. We're the lovers upon the earth, okay? We're the ones that, the world considers ignorant, and we're the ones that's called the dreamers, the ones that wear our heart on our sleeve and taken advantage of. Yeah, the 1/3, okay? This is on the spiritual level. Okay, the celestial beings upon the earth having to endure the hell of this world because of the wicked, and the wicked want to force their ways on the celestial beings. But the celestial beings know that we all have free agency. So this is why it was different for me. I could not do what the majority of people were doing, okay? Because, my path is different, all right? So, just because you don't want to understand that, and you want to remain cold-hearted to that, and it's your way or no way, you get with this system, root hog or die poor, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, earn money to sustain your life, that's the way it is. Bro, all of that, your heart is being weighed. Just understand that, okay? So anyway, verse 8, and the laws and happiness of the celestial glory are shown unto them, and also the laws and happiness of the terrestrial and telestial kingdoms are also shown unto them, and each spirit recognizes that which he desireth to make him happy. Tiggy, you see I'm busy, baby. Nevertheless, to the terrestrial and telestial glories, there are eternal penalties affixed. Okay, this is probably that deep-seated envy that many of you have toward those of us who don't do what you do. It's like your spirit, deep down in your spirit, you know which glory you chose. And in this false-ass reality, you're able to live high on a hog. In this reality, you have the highest, status, okay? But you know damn well it's not that way in the kingdom of the living power. So you want to try to force those who have the highest glory in the kingdom of the Most High down to your level on this earth. And that ain't right. You shouldn't do that to us, because it's going to come back on you. Thus distinguishing them from the glory of the celestial, which has no penalty affixed to it. We're the free spirits upon the earth, who people love to try to shackle and chain. Don't want us to be free to operate in our purpose, to be the free spirits that we are. No, they want us on a rigorous schedule, earning money. And the penalty of the terrestrial glory is that the inhabitants thereof will not have the power of creation. In other words, they will have no ability to experience posterity, having not the body that can create these beings. Yeah, there will be no male or female among them, having no need for the different sexes, and no need for those relations that are enjoyed by a man and a woman in the course of creating new life. And those of this glory will not have the knowledge or the power to create other worlds, or the animals, or the plant life that is necessary to produce life on these other worlds. See, the creator of this earth created it to provide for all of humanity and all of creation. But the wicked chose to take all of that. They took all the resources. They took control over all the resources to force everybody into an economic system, economic slavery. It ain't my fault that you people can't see. I'm not here to be no leech. I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you a divine opportunity. And those of this glory will not have the knowledge or the power to create other worlds, or the animals, or the plant life that is necessary to produce life on these other worlds. Nevertheless, they will have exceedingly great joy and live peacefully one with another, having no concern for their well-being, having all things provided for them, having all things provided for them, having all things provided for them, okay, from the administration of those in the celestial glory, because we're beings of love, divine love, okay? We wouldn't force you to do something you don't want to do just so that you can eat and have a roof over your head. Just so that you can sustain your life. And these will also minister to their own needs and find much joy and pleasure therein. And these are those who are the majority of the spirits of the children of men. Majority of people upon this earth chose the terrestrial glory. Let me show you a picture of that. 1 second. I showed it a lot. Moment. So we don't have no other audios to stream, so I'm just flowing by way of the spirit right now, okay? Now, so most people is on this road here. Okay? We're all down here in this earth. Okay? And just, I don't like the globe, thing, because I know it's not a globe, it's not a sphere. Okay? However, I didn't create this. Okay? But we're all down here on this earthly plane together. Okay? But we all have different purposes. Okay? My purpose is celestial, okay? And some people's purpose, they choose this, okay? All right? So, they're inspired by the demonic realm, okay? I'm inspired by the higher realm, okay? But most people are on this road here, neither hot nor cold, okay? But still, nevertheless, you're going to be provided for, and you're going to be happy and full of joy, because this is what you chose, okay? The Father is all good. The eternal power, the great spirit is all good, okay? Gives free agency, does not force anything, is not a dictator. Unlike us living down here in this freaking dictated reality, everything is forced on us, okay? Well, as I'm living out here, I'm tired of this thing, bro. I don't know why my Photoshop doing this, but it's really hella annoying, all right? But we're all down here, okay? In this satanic-ass kingdom, it's been allowed for a long damn time, okay? And everybody down here has been, because this kingdom here has been ruling, okay? This kingdom here has had its rule over this earth, okay? For a certain amount of time. And this kingdom and those of this kingdom all coming together to force their ways on the 1/3 of us who are for this kingdom here. You want to force all of us to do what you do, okay? Well, it ain't right, and it is coming to a screeching halt, okay? It's coming to a halt, okay? But most people is on this road, all right? It's the glory you chose. Just because you chose that glory don't mean that everybody wants that glory. I don't want that glory, okay? I can care less about money other than I need to sustain my damn life, okay? I didn't create money, all right? I didn't create this system. But it will be a righteous thing unto you if you, who have abundance, will do what you can to assist those of us who are doing what we're instructed to do by the Spirit, not by this world standards. Oh, you guys couldn't see that. Hold on. Now, here it is. So we're all down here on the second estate. And just ignore the globe, okay? And most people is on this broad road, all right? This world that we've been living within this last half a time has been ruled by this kingdom, okay? This kingdom was allowed to rule, okay? The holy wicked, the holy freaking evil are on top, okay? Controlling every damn thing, all right? And as I stated, them of this kingdom and them of this kingdom come together, against the 1/3, okay? That's here with them on this earth, but we're for this kingdom, okay? You're trying to force us off of this road onto your road, strong-arming us, okay? That's unrighteous. What would be righteous is those of you, I know ain't none of you from this kingdom not gonna do it, okay? So this is only pretty much offered for those of this kingdom, okay? And there may be some righteous Gentiles that are from this kingdom. Who knows? I don't know, all right? I ain't gotten that far, and maybe he'll confirm that later. I don't know. But I do know that there are some star seeds that would be considered Gentiles. They look like Gentiles, but they don't have a Gentile mindset. They don't have a Gentile heart, okay? But anyway, nevertheless, this divine opportunity will most likely be accepted by those of this kingdom here, okay? Because deep down they know, okay? They know that we are the ones that provide for them, okay? In the long run, okay? Yes. And we're good to them. We're good to everybody. We operate in divine love. That should be cherished, people. Like, what is wrong with you? You love to hate me. Why would you hate somebody that is literally operating out of divine love for all of humanity and all of creation? Literally want to hate my guts because I don't love money. Wow. It's absolutely insane to me. That's why this is the height of the wickedness. Okay? That's why your time's up. Alright? Your time's up. Your time's up. Now, let's go back to Chrome. Alright? So yes, you will be provided for from those of the celestial glory. Alright? And these are the majority of the spirit of the children upon the earth, okay? Now, for those of you who inherit the celestial glory, the lowest glory, will receive a penalty like unto that received by those in the terrestrial glory, even that they will have no power of creation or the blessings that will go with this power. Nevertheless, they will forever live with the realization that they belong to the order of the terrestrial glory. You belong to Lucifer. You belong to Satan, okay? The resistor of love and life and all things good, purity, okay? You're a resistor, those of you who chose this glory, okay? Which is the lowest order of the kingdom of the Most High. And this is because of their very selfish natures and desires, okay? And this is the penalty affixed to the celestial glory, even this knowledge that will burn in their breast forever, okay? Selfishness and greed. Wow. Those of you who are choosing the celestial glory. Nevertheless, you shall experience exceedingly great joys, which joys are accustomed to feeling in our second estate, or in the world in which we live, the earth, okay? So you get to just, do what thou wilt, all right? But you get penalties affixed, okay? Shall live without you, but you will live without sorrows that we presently experience during the days of our probation, okay? And you become like evil spirits and whatnot, okay? The reapers, the tormentors and stuff, because that's what makes you happy, okay? That's what makes you joyous, all right? The Great Spirit is all good. Allows you to choose. Choose your path, okay? But we ain't all the same. We are not all the same, all right? Because it doesn't give me pleasure to see people suffer. Okay? It gives me pleasure to help people. It gives me pleasure to walk in my purpose. It gives me pleasure to walk in divine love and to receive divine love. Now, and Moroni was to write more about regarding the wonderful blessings and joys the celestial beings will enjoy in that glory of the kingdom of the Most High. But the Spirit has forbidden me at this time, and thus I end my description of the celestial glory. But I gave you a little bit more, okay? You become the evil spirits, okay? Because that's your pleasure, all right? You like to torment people, okay? So you get to torment, okay? Now, you can't torment those of the terrestrial, though, and you cannot torment those of the celestial. Okay? Once you reach your glory. Alright? But here on this earth, we're all mixed together. Alright? But there's time intervals for this, is what you don't understand. It's not forever. It's not for eternity. Let's see. Make sure it doesn't. Alright, it's provided here. Alright, it's still gonna do that, bro. Come on now. Okay, that's that one. Alright, hold on. Provided freely without toil, only by the hardship to teach you to give you experience. Yep. Will be freely provided for. See, do you see this, people? I hope you can see this. Let me make it a little bit bigger. This is chapter 10 of the sealed portion. Let's see. Verse 79. And ye shall teach your children that when they enter into mortality, the hardships and vicissitudes of life shall be for their own good. And Eve shall explain unto them the pain and sorrow in her conception, which is opposed to the joy that is felt by the eternal mothers when they conceive and bring forth a spirit child in the kingdom of our Father. And Adam shall explain unto them that the earth shall produce food and raiment, unlike the manner in which they are produced in the kingdom of our Father, and that this food and raiment will not be given freely without toil, but shall be provided by the earth only by the hardships that shall teach you and give you experience. So this means we are to grow our food. It does not mean that we are to attach ourselves to a satanic ass system and earn money in order to line the pockets of the CEO. Okay? That's slavery. And this so that one day you shall know the exceeding joy that those who reside in the kingdom of the Most High experience. For behold, they do not toil, neither do they experience any hardships, because the food and raiment that brings them this joy will be freely provided for them forever. Okay? Now, this, bro, you gotta unlearn this capitalistic mentality, okay? It's not good, alright? It's not love. See, they took away the... For if this government were to compel us in any of these things, then it will break the second law that governeth it by taking away our free agency. This is what they have done. Okay, hold on. All right, here I'm gonna start, and this is gonna be chapter 13, starting in verse 25. Okay. And the second principle and law of this eternal government is that it will guarantee the freedom or the free agency of all those whom it serveth. And this free agency that it guaranteeth restricteth those whom it serveth from infringing on the free agency of another, or from having another infringe upon the free agency that each of those it serveth possesses. Okay? And this government will do nothing that infringes upon the free agency of those whom it serveth, except in defending the free agency of another from being infringed upon. All right? But your government has had full power of Satan to totally take away our free agency and force all of us to bow down to the God of money. Okay? And now, this is the reason that Lucifer was allowed to rebel against the Most High and follow the dictates of his own conscience, by which he established laws for himself, and also for those who follow him, and by the rights granted them by the government that serveth them, even by the power which the Father has given unto them, they are able to act according to their own desires, as long as these desires do not act upon another, in that the free agency of another is infringed upon. For this reason, Satan and his followers are forbidden to tempt a man beyond his ability to resist the temptation that has been given him. For if the laws of the government of heaven did not restrict Satan, then he would control the children of men, and they would lose their free agency, and then personal responsibility for sin would not exist. Well, our personal responsibility for sin still exists. However, he has taken away our free agency for a certain amount of time. Okay, but now that the children of light has been spiritually awakened, okay, no longer does he have the power to take away our free agency from not worshiping money. Okay, we do not have to be forced to worship money any longer. Okay, I do not have to be forced to slave earning money for my bare necessities. No, I can be obedient to the eternal power, the living power, the great spirit, and operate in divine love and in my purpose, and I will be provided for. Okay? And the third principle and law of this eternal government is that it shall provide the means whereby those whom it serveth have an equal opportunity to experience the happiness that they desire. It does not make me happy to work jobs and earn money whatsoever, okay? And because it was not the choice of those that it serveth to exist, this government must provide those things that are necessary to fulfill the measure and purpose of their creation, which purpose is their individual happiness. Now, the system that was created upon this earth by your government is not serving us. The whole damn system is serving those who created it, okay, and made us the debt slaves, the people. Okay, I'm here to open your eyes to this. It's not going to last for much longer because the children of light has been arisen. Okay, now I would that you should understand that even though the eternal government does provide the means whereby we might find eternal happiness in life, it cannot compel us to use those things which it has provided for us, so that we might find the happiness that we desire. For if this government were to compel us in any of these things, then it would break the second law that governeth it by taking away our free agency. Okay? They broke this law. This law was broken. Okay? And now the children of light has been awakened. So now their time is up. It's time for you to make your choice on which side you want to join. Because there's only two sides. Wickedness or righteousness. Okay? next one. Alright, hold on. We're still in chapter 13, I think, yep. Verse 33. And because it was desire of their eternal mothers, these spirits did not have a choice to exist. But because they did not have a choice to exist, a means for their happiness is provided for them according to the principles and the laws of the government that assureth the order of the kingdom of the Most High. And these are the three main principles and laws of the eternal government of heaven, which government controlleth all things, both in heaven and on earth, both in the kingdom of the Father, and also in the kingdoms of his Father, which are the worlds without end. Okay? This is not all there is, people. And these principles and laws of government exist to serve those whom have established this government, and they exist to assure the freedom of those whom this government serveth, and they exist to provide equality for all those whom this government serveth. Okay? There's not equality upon this earth. Okay? No, it's not. It's highly imbalanced. The holy wicked is on top and living lavish, and there are people in utter poverty. Okay? This is not going to last. And those of the telestial glory, verse 42, those of the telestial glories shall be provided with all the necessary elements and things that they need to fulfill their desires of happiness. But these desires will be restricted to the bodies that they possess. And thus also will the desires of the terrestrial beings be restricted according to the bodies that the terrestrial beings possess. Okay? See, the Most High is all good. We're all to be provided for without having to slave for money. Okay? One second. See, this is the people of the earth today, bro. It's so wicked. It's so crazy. Hold on. So, and the story is a little bit deeper than your Bible, okay? The Cain and Abel and Benelli. So, according to the sealed portion, Benelli was first, okay? And then Cain and Abel. But let's go ahead and get it from here. Verse 71, this is going to be chapter 16. And from that time forth, Benelli was wroth with Abel. Hold on. Because, bro, people don't want to listen to the words of Abel. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get this. Hold on, people. Okay. Chapter 16. Let's start in verse 51. I'm just going to go till I'm tapped in the spirit as I've been doing, okay? And even this land, from where thinkest thou that it came? And seest thou not the great order of nature that is all around us? How can this order exist except there be laws given that establish this order and cause it to remain in the state in which it has been established? This is talking about your trees that grow, your grass that grow, your flowers that bloom, the sun, the moon, and the stars that come out in their time, the freaking animals, the birds that chirp, okay, the bees and all the different insects that do what they're supposed to do to help sustain their life. This, okay? Like, how can this order exist except there be laws given that establish this order and cause it to remain in the state in which it has been established? And if these laws were given unto nature to keep it in its proper order by him who created it, then why thinkest thou that this same being who would not give us laws that would help us make... Okay, so why thinkest thou that this same being would not give unto us laws that will help us to maintain order among ourselves? For we are not of the same order as the order of the nature that is around us. And by these natural laws we do not need to abide. For in this nature it is a requisite that only that which is needed to sustain life is taken from it. And under this law are all the creatures that dwell on this world with us subjected. Okay? So you don't see the animals hoarding more than they need to sustain their life. Okay? You don't see the trees taking more than they need to sustain their life. You don't see nothing in nature doing that but humanity. But we are not subjected by this law. And ye have proven this by your actions, even that which you take from nature, of which you have no need, except to consume it upon the lust that you have for this temporary joy that you pursue. And it is also a law of this nature that those who are subjected to it shall live in a symbiotic state with it, in that they give to its order as it gives unto them. But what is it that thou suppose that you give unto nature, from which you receive many things? Behold, you give nothing unto nature, but it provideth for you all the things that you desire. And because you and thy followers are not subjected by all the laws of nature, by what laws are you subjected? I say unto you, that you and those who follow you are subjected under your own laws, which are the laws of selfishness and carnality, and which shall bring about more sorrow and misery for you than the short time that you shall experience the joy in which you seek. See, people are denying the fact that there is a higher power. People think that this is all random and by chance, and that this is just going to go on like this for eternity. No, you are sadly mistaken. It's only for a short time, and we reached the height of this wickedness. Therefore, the children of light had to be awakened. Okay? And now we're here. But there is one law of nature to which you are all subjected, which is the law that was brought to pass because of the choice of our first parents to provide bodies for us and allow us to enter into mortality with them, our flesh. Okay? And this law is the natural law of death, to which all things in nature are subjected. And thou knowest this law, and hast convinced these people that there is no escaping this law, under which we are subjected, thus giving them reason to live their lives as if the only joy that they can experience is that joy that they receive here in mortality. But you're sadly mistaken. This is just a testing ground. This is just probation. But I have already shown unto thee that we are not subjected to the laws of nature as are the rest of the creations that are found therein, but we are subjected to the laws of the Most High, by whom we were all created. Oh yes, whether you want to believe it or not, you are subjected to the eternal laws of sowing and reaping. You will most definitely reap what you have sown. And you will reap what you sow. And if it so be that we are subjected to his laws, then there must be a law that he is subjected to that superseded the law of nature that we have been subjected to because of the desires of our parents, Adam and Eve. And because we are not a part of this nature, we are not subjected to his laws. But because we live in this order of nature at this time and take from it that which bringeth us joy, we are forced into submission to its laws. And for this reason we shall die, thus submitting to the laws of nature. But when we are no longer a part of this nature, then we are no longer subjected to its laws. And after our spirits depart from this mortal body, which was created from this nature, we are no longer a part of it, and are therefore subjected to other laws, which govern the environment in which we find ourselves. See, when you leave this mortality, you're going to be in the environment that you selected for yourself. Now, if you want to be celestial, you can choose to come back in mortality. Okay? If you want to change your choice, if you just choose, if you're like, well, I've been living in the terrestrial glory, or even the telestial, been living in the telestial glory. I think I want, to go to the terrestrial. I want to see what that's like. Then you have to come back to mortality, and you have to live a righteous life in mortality. Okay? This is the testing ground. Mortality is the testing ground. Okay? So you have to come to mortality, and you got to prove yourself. So that way, when you leave this mortality, you will enter into the environment that you desired if you passed. Okay? And in this spiritual state, or this spirit environment, we shall be subjected to the laws of him who created our spirits, or to him from whom we shall receive our joy. And if it so be that we do not abide by his laws, then we cannot receive any joy from him. If we do not receive any joy from him, then we shall be miserable forever in the state in which we find ourselves. Well, I want to experience the joy from the Great Spirit. Not be tormented because I'm selfish and greedy, and wanting others to suffer because they don't want to do what I do. Hold on. This is still chapter 16. See, many of you spend your days in toil by the sweat of your brow for the benefit of all, even the food that we eat and the homes that we live in. So you're working with the system, okay? And the clothes that we wear, okay? Those of you who working for the system. How is it then that your toil is more important than mine? Why do you love to demote what I toil in, the work that I've been given? Because it's not an easy work, okay? I work every single day. But yet people want to look their nose down at me and demote it down to a hobby. Walking in my purpose is work, okay? Whether you want to believe that or not. But you want to act like your toil is more important than what I've been instructed to do. For behold, you toil to assure that we live. Yet what type of life do we live? Do we not have the joy and pleasure that this life can bring? Not when we're shackled and chained to an unrighteous system and people are selfish and we're at the height of this wickedness. Now there's much suffering, groaning and moaning. All humanity and all creation is groaning. Let's go down to 101. And it came to pass that with his words, Benelli convinced the men to give unto him of their labors, and of their food, and of their clothes. And he caused them that they should build houses for him, and fences in which he could mark the land that was his, even that for which he had traded in his dealings with these men. And it came to pass that the gold and the silver of the land became more valuable to the people than their food, and their homes, and their raiment. And Benelli controlled the trading of the gold and the silver, even so much that he became very rich among the people, and possessed much more than his other brothers and sisters. And many others coveted it, the things that Benelli had. See, there's a whole bunch of people that covet the wealthy. That's why you praise these people. You're like, oh wow, they did so good for themselves. No, they're wholly freaking wicked and selfish. And you're coveting what they have. Doesn't the scripture tell you thou shalt not covet? And many coveted it, the things that Benelli had, and they wanted to become rich like unto him. And in this way the children of men began to divide themselves into classes, even into the poor and the rich, or those who had much and those who had little. And those who had little coveted that which the rich possessed. Not all of us. Well, I mean, we need to sustain our lives, but I don't covet what you have whatsoever. I desire that you would be merciful unto me, but that's not the same thing as coveting. Okay? But because gold and silver were so rare and precious among them, these poor could not become like unto the rich. And there were those among the poor who began to steal from the rich. And these justified their actions because they felt that they should have that which the rich kept from them, even their gold and their silver, which they could not find in the land. Okay? This is Europe. Europe does not have gold and silver in their land. So they came to the lands where they colonized that has gold and silver. And they raped the land. They raped the people. They robbed the people. They murdered the people. Spilled much blood. And stole all of our resources. And hoarded it to themselves. And created this satanic ass system. And thus the children of men began to come under the control of Satan. And he did rage in their hearts and become their God. And Adam labored all his days to convince them of their errors and to turn them once again to the commandments that he had taught them, which were given unto him by the Lord. Okay? Who you want to call Jesus? Hold on. A second. kind of wanted to get that. B-E-N-I-L. I forget how to spell his freaking name, bro, that fast. Let me see. Go back up. Benelli. Come on, bro. Okay, yeah, they claim that he's the first one, but I was looking for, let's see. 1 second, people. I think it is in chapter 16. I'm just trying to find where I need to go. Cain followed the words of Benelli and rejected the things of Adam. But Abel grew and became righteous and did the things that which was expected by his father. All right, Abel was righteous. All right, hold on here. All right, let's go down to 44, okay? Chapter 16, verse 44. And this is Abel speaking to Cain, I think. I think he's speaking to Cain. Okay? Abel speaking to Cain. And thou hast taught thy followers that it is not a sin to take from the earth more than what is necessary to sustain their lives. Because thou hast taught them that there is no life outside of this life in which we find ourselves, and that they should eat and drink and be merry, and take unto themselves all the fine things of the earth, that they might have in abundance for themselves. And with these teachings thou hast caused them to become selfish and carnal, and share none of the joy of which they have, in which thou hast spoken with their neighbors, or with their friends, but that they should hoard all that they can for the benefit of their own wives and their own children, your own household. And in separating yourselves into these family units, in which you have found this joy, of which you have spoken, you have destroyed the sense of fellowship and unity that our Father taught us should exist among us. For do we not all share the same father and the same mother? Therefore to whose family do we pertain, seeing that we are all brothers and sisters? And the ramifications of this joy that you describe are that they shall be contentions among you, and that you will be more concerned about the welfare of your own family and the things that you have hoarded from the earth for its welfare than you will be about sharing that which you have with those who do not have that which you have hoarded, because you have taken it all unto yourselves. And your joy will cause the misery of others, and these, because they too want the same joy of that which thou hast spoken. See, those of you upon the earth with all your money, all your materialistic things, you're living lavishly, you're able to be joyful right now, because you don't have to be in sorrow for want and need of things upon the earth. You have everything that you could want at your fingertips. But there's great suffering upon the earth of those that don't have what you have, which causes the weak-minded to take by force, if necessary, those things which you have hoarded for the benefit of your own family. And this is coming, all right? All of what you saved up, and you call yourself stockpiling, and you call yourself what do they call it, preparation, you prepping and all of these things. Guess what? You're gonna have to fight for that, okay? And it's gonna be violent. It's gonna be very violent upon this earth, more so than now. All right, because bruh, this is what it is causing. All right, selfishness and greed has caused chaos upon this earth. And thus will contentions and disputations arise among you. And these things will not arise among you, if you would do the things that our Father commanded us. If you walked in love and compassion and mercy. One second. Need this. Okay, I had started here. All right. And it came to pass, this is going to be chapter 16 still. And it came to pass that Abel did confound Benelli in all his words. So it was Benelli that he was speaking with, not Cain, I guess. All right. And because of the words of Abel, many people left from following Benelli and followed once again after the things that they had been taught by their father. But there were also many others who did not listen to the words of Abel. And many of these were those who had been born into the imperfect bodies, as I have explained it unto you. We'll get that later. Nevertheless, there were some of those who were born of the imperfect body who did follow the counsel of Abel and sought out Adam to hear his words. Okay? This is very important. All right, it's not about the outer package. There are some righteous Gentiles out there. There are some righteous so-called white people out there. You have the ears to hear, okay? And this, the spiritual meaning of this would be like you're very wealthy, okay? And it's all you've known, all right? You've been living lavishly, but you happen to have the ears to hear this and the heart to receive this, okay? Having been born of the imperfect body. Okay, but you did follow the counsel of Abel, and you sought out Adam to hear his words. Okay, this is the same word that I'm giving you right now is the same words that Abel was given. Okay, the same words that Adam gave, the same words that was given in the beginning. Okay, that was given to Adam. Now, it ain't changed. It's on one accord. We are to love one another as we love ourselves. And there are also those who had the similitude of the perfect body, in that they were direct descendants of the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve, and some of these did remain under the power of Benelli. So it ain't about outer package, all right? As you can see, there are some that were created with the perfect body, okay? They are of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're under the seed of Adam, okay? They are the seed, they're the seed of the lands, okay? The seed of the aboriginal people, okay? However, some of them remain under the power of Lucifer, okay? And from that time forth, Benelli was wroth with Abel, and devised a plan in which he could destroy him. And Benelli called Cain unto him, and spoke with him, saying, Thou knowest that I love thee as my own son, and that I would give my life for thee, if it so be that I could save thee. And thou also knowest that I have provided a means whereby these people, even our brothers and sisters, might find great joy. And this joy is that for which I would give my life. Behold, our brother Abel has come among us, and has taken away the joy of many of our brothers and sisters, and have caused them to feel guilty for the feeling of joy that they have experienced. Wow, you see the wickedness. And he has caused considerable damage to our families, claiming that our family units are not important, and that they are not a part of the laws of this God whom none of us has seen. All of you who want to deny the power of the Great Spirit. And in this way, he has deceived us by taking away our means of this joy that we have experienced. See, gaslighting was even back then, okay? Like, how the hell is Abel the one that's deceiving? No. They are deceiving. Benelli is deceiving. And Cain is the deceiver. And he doeth this, that he might take that which we possess unto himself. For did he not say unto us, that we should impart of our substance unto those who do not have that which we possess? And he does not have that which we have. And by his cunningness he desired to take from us, so that we can have part of all that we have. So that he can have part of all that we have. See? Let me read that again, because this is the mindset of a lot of people that come against me. You think that I am a deceiver. You think that I am a leech. And in this way, he has deceived us by taking away our means of this joy, which we have experienced. We have our money. We like living lavishly. And he doeth this, that he might take that which we possess unto himself. For did he not say unto us, that we should impart of our substance unto those who do not have that which we possess? And does he not have that which we have? And by his cunningness he desireth to take from us, so that he can have part of all that we have. Oh, he does not. And he does not have that which we have. Okay? So they have all of this money. They're living lavishly, all right? All their substance, okay? And Abel doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. All right? He doesn't have what they have. He doesn't have the substance and all the things that the wicked has stolen. Okay? Like me, in my situation. You know, I don't have money. Okay? I don't have finances. But many of you think that I started this channel with cunningness, so that I can take away from you, so that I can have part of all that you have. You think that that was my purpose for starting my channel. Casting off all the perils of wisdom, flowing via the spirit of truth. Turning your eyes away from the poor, turning your ears away from the poor, and then creating a whole false reality and projecting that onto me. And you want to claim that I'm a liar. Verse 75, and thou seest that this our brother has lied unto us. For he has said unto us that we should not take from nature, except that we should give back in the same portion of which we have taken. Yet he offereth up, for they claim he offereth up sacrifice, the firstlings of the flock. No, he didn't. This is an outright lie. They changed this, okay? Even in the sealed portion, they flipped the script on the Cain and Abel. Abel offered up the fruits, okay? No bloodshed, all right? But he offered up the fruits to the Most High. And they claim that he pretended that it has been commanded of him by the Most High. See, I offer up the first fruits to the Most High. Yes, the fruits of the Spirit. I'm offering that to the Most High. As I've been instructed to walk in it, now I'm giving it, okay? This is for the kingdom, all right? I'm offering the first fruits of the Spirit, okay? Love, okay? Compassion, mercy, okay? Chastity, all right? Patience, long-suffering. All of these fruits I'm offering to the Father. I've given it back to the Father as I'm giving it to the people, regardless of whether you tune in or not. But just like Cain and Benelli hated Abel, majority of you people upon the face of the earth today want to hate me. But you're in the valley of decision whether you know it or not. Verse 76. And even thou strugglest all the days of your life to grow food from the earth. That's what they claim. But no, he was spending all his time slaughtering animals. He had a meat market, okay? They switched the story, all right? But anyway, by the sweat of his brow he was working, all right? And built up all the resources for himself, okay? And thy sweat is a testimony of the hard work. That is the lot that has been given unto thee by our father Adam. And does not our brother Abel? Yeah, he eats the fruits. Like, bro, they did so much sorcery, bro. They done so much sorcery. It was Abel that did that. But see, now they putting lies in here because Abel didn't eat no flesh. All right? And I'm not going that deep. All right? I'm not going that deep to show you that Abel didn't eat no flesh. Okay? But Abel was needing substance that was being hoarded by the evil brother. Okay? And he says, does he not take from thee even that which he does not return? Because you're not valuing what we are here to give. And just because you don't value what we have to give does not mean we're not giving to you. See, we are the vine upon the earth, the living word by the way of the Spirit. There is tons of fruit on my channel, yet I am lacking in materialistic things. I'm lacking in finances. But those who have abundance of the finances is lacking in the Spirit. Okay? So they are to come and be filled with the Spirit and impart of their substance to fill me where I lack. That is righteousness. Now, I'm going to get off of this Cain and Abel stuff, bro, because I gave you enough of that. I think there was another part that I needed to get to. And then I'm going to get the hell up off of here, because I told you that already I didn't even have no strength today. And we're going on 2 hours. Let me go to, I'm showing you what's to come. Alright? I'm showing you what's to come. Alright, this is coming. Having no money or a value placed upon the necessities of life will create much peace and happiness in society. The businesses and corporations are tools used by the rich to grind the faces of the poor. The Lord shall destroy all businesses that do not do something to provide the necessities of life or the happiness of humankind. Okay? And now the first thing that shall be done when the Messiah returns upon the earth is that he shall rebuke all those who have placed a value upon not only the things of the earth, its gold and its silver, and its fine and precious things, but also the value that have been placed upon the souls of the children of men. Behold, in that day there shall be no money, which is the number of the beast, in which createth and sustaineth the value that has been placed upon all things upon the earth, and upon the souls of men, which lead to the wickedness of slavery. And if there was no money, and no value is placed upon the things of the earth, or upon the souls of men, then there shall be no rich and no poor, but all shall have all things in common. And the brother of Jared wrote concerning this, saying, and the Lord took away the power and the control of the rich by taking away the value that has been placed upon the money system that is established among the children of men. For in that day all the world shall be under one monetary system, which shall be controlled by the rich. And when the Lord devalues the worth of all things, that there shall be no gold or silver or paper money of any kind in that day, for the value of the riches of a man possesses is counted unto him by the machines that hold the accounting of his wealth within them, which is the number of his name, or the works, or his works. And the number of his name is distributed it by all those who have access to these machines, so that all might know the number of which he is named. And each man, woman, and child upon the earth is given an account that is held within this machine. And when a man is employed at a business, a value is placed upon that in which he has been employed. And when he works for a time, then the number of his worth or this value is credited in his account, and that is held within these machines. And when he maketh a purchase of whatever his heart's desireth, then the value that is placed upon this thing taken away from the account that giveth unto him his worth and the number of his name. And it is required of all upon earth who are of age to work in some manner, so that they might have a number in their accounts that provided for them all the things that they need to live. And when a man or woman desireth that which they cannot afford because of the insufficiency of the number in their accounts, then they borrow against their accounts and are forced to pay usury for the amount that is above the number in their accounts. And there are many who have little in their accounts because of the value that has been placed upon the things that they need to eat and to wear, and upon a home in which to live. And the value of these things are determined by the rich among them, that they might get continual gain from those who seeketh only that they can survive by the necessities of life. And the poor rebel against the value that has been placed upon the things that sustain their lives, so that the rich might get gain from them. But when they rebel against these things, they are taken by the rich and placed in prisons from the rest of the people as a punishment for disobeying the laws of the rich. And while these are in prison, the poor become hardened in their hearts against the rich, and imagine up in their hearts all manner of evil that they would do to the rich, who have placed a value upon the necessities of life and also upon their souls. And I beheld that there were many prisons set up among them, and many in the process of being built, to punish the poor who will rebel against the will of the rich. Now we can see this in our physical life, but it's going to come to a screeching halt. And there existed no love among the people of the earth, for there was no trust one for another, because of the desires of all to obtain the fine things of the world by the number of their accounts that are maintained in the machines that I beheld. And when the Messiah came among them, he commanded his holy angels to destroy the machines that held the accounts of all the inhabitants of the earth and the number of their names. This is coming. And when he had destroyed these machines, all the people of the earth became equal, having no value placed upon them by the number of their names. And the rich lamented of that which the Lord has done, and cursed his name, and hid themselves from the face of the Lord in their mansions, and in their grand estates, and in their lavish houses and domiciles. But the poor is going to rejoice exceedingly in that which the Most High is going to do. And the poor were those who were responsible for the maintenance and the upkeep of the lifestyles that the rich had created for themselves. And the rich had maintained control over the poor because of the accounts and the numbers of their names, which gave unto each man, woman, and child the ability to purchase that which they needed to survive. For the rich had placed a value upon the food and the raiment and the houses of the poor, and paid them in wages for their employ only that which the poor could afford to sustain their lives. And the poor were forced to work for the rich in order to obtain a number that would be placed in their account, which number was controlled by the rich. And the rich had placed a value upon the worth of a soul, or a man and a woman who would perform the work for them. But the Most High is going to command that there shall be no more an account given of the worth of a man and or a woman or a child, but that all should be provided for equally in all that they need to sustain their life, all being equal in the eyes of the Most High, the Great Spirit. Only the rich is going to hate it. You wicked people, you are in the valley of decision. I hope you take heed. Take advantage of your time in the valley of decision. for your time is quickly running short. Shalom.